Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of The Diary of a Salon Owner. I am your host, Laurie Carr, and I am with the beautiful, the talented, the super hilarious Delaney Clutter.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Welcome back to our third episode of Getting to Know and Becoming Delaney. Here we are.
I know you're all curious.
Yes. We're going to continue on from the super funny episode before this about Buddy the Elf. So
Good times.
it is good. It's always good time.
Yeah.
So today we're going to dive right into some more questions that I have that some of you might just get to know a little bit more about who Delaney is and her other side of, she's a real person. She doesn't just do hair and stuff here. A delight to have. So what is something that you have done in the last year that you're really proud of?
I think maybe almost the last 2 years, I'd say, but I've really come out of my comfort zone, I think. Not even just in this career, but within myself. I think I've come out of my comfort zone, done things I'm uncomfortable with, or things that I usually would be afraid to do. I think, honestly, I have a lot of credit to give to you for that. I think you're the one that helped me get out of my comfort zone and out of my shell anyway. And you're very good at pushing us to do things to grow here and
I'm so grateful
encouraging
you think about
us.
it like that.
Yes. And you know that we're going to pre-freak all day
Everybody
in the back.
pre-freaks about what's coming and oh my God, what's it going to be like?
Yeah.
I'm too nervous.
Here with you and even with McKinley and Ellen, whoever, if we're still scared to do something, then we're not afraid to ask for help with each other from you. And so it's easier to be able to do that, to come out of your comfort zone, do things when we know we have people we can fall back on if we need that help.
Got a safety net.
Yes.
And people that care about you.
So it makes it that much more easier to just say, well,
We don't want to see you fail. We want you to win.
And if something were to happen where I'm like, I messed it up, I'm going to quit my job and quit everything.
We
And
all run to that. That's our knee-jerk reaction. I'm quitting.
Yeah, literally. You wouldn't just take over and fix it. You would, okay, we're going to fix this together and you're going to learn from this and go from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Good. And we've had to do that.
Yeah.
We've had to do that.
Yeah. And it'll happen again.
Absolutely. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And no one is void of that. We have to all, every day is a new challenge and just be open to what's it going to be. But you've learned.
Yep.
Where you were then, man, we need on the screen like Delaney before and Delaney now.
Maybe not.
Two different.
As long as it's not the picture of me with bangs, then that's fine.
I feel like you had bangs for a long time.
We need to delete all those pictures.
Oh.
They're bad. They're bad.
Well, here you are. A beautiful woman.
No bangs, red hair.
Bam.
Who knew that's all I needed?
No, that's it. You're doing life red now. So what's something that you've learned about yourself recently on that note? Like something that's really recent this did it.
This question I struggled with a little bit with an answer, but I want to say I'm still struggling with it, but it's something I'm trying to be better at, and it's not caring what other people think.
Ooh.
And just, I'm going to do myself and do it how I want to do it. Of course, I'll take advice and I'll whatever,
Yeah.
I'm always getting advice from you guys, but
Whether you like it or not.
and whether I need to take it or not, but yeah, not caring what other people think, and even like with the game we talked about yesterday with going and doing all these challenges, just who cares? It's life's easier when you don't have to worry about, but if I do this, then Joe Schmo next door is gonna judge me and blah blah blah, and I just.
And what do you think about Joe Schmo? Do you think he's thinking about what's Delaney doing right now?
Joe Schmo doesn't know Delaney's here.
Joe Schmo's doing Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
Whatever Joe Schmo does.
Yeah.
He's schmoing.
I'm working on that. I'm getting better at that because I'm also just very much people pleaser and will put others first and not myself. So I feel like I've gotten a little better at that. There's still some progress that needs to be made, but.
So you're learning to put yourself first.
Yes.
And I think, and how old are you?
22.
22. I think at 22, that's what 22-year-olds are trying to do.
Yeah.
And somebody that's anxious and dealing with that on top of figuring out left, right, and center. I think that's normal. You're getting it so young, and you're already plugging in the right things to do that.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but
one thing at a time, one day at a time. What can I do today towards your goal of starting to put yourself first? And that's all the decisions that we make in one day. Think about that. It's just small decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're doing great.
Thanks.
It's fun watching you grow.
Thank you.
It really is. And those of you out there who already have been part of this journey of watching Delaney grow, we hear about it every day. Everyone, just today.
I was just going to say, Stacy said it today.
Stacy was like, oh my gosh, remember when she was just shampooing me? And
yeah, now look at me go.
I know. And you had a kick-ass day. I mean, you got to see our pictures of Nia, hot blonde. She's our social media gal.
Hi,
As
Nia.
you guys know, we talk about Nia all the time. But you've got to see her picture that Delaney just did. Killed it. Like, she looks incredible. And it's like Nia's hair has finally got there and you did it. So much to be proud of.
Working towards that wedding hair for next year.
She is working towards that.
Got a year.
But that's how important your job is. You're helping her do that, and it just is proof that, man, you're in the right direction, doing all the right things. It's awesome.
It's such a feel-good moment, too, when whether it's Nia, a friend, or whoever. Yes, that feeling of just them loving it and the excitement. It's like, I did that.
You did.
I did that.
Yeah. Like, man,
it's
I'm
such
better.
Yeah.
And then the after pictures.
Mm-hmm. The comparisons are always crazy. Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing. So what challenge have you overcome that made you this stronger new Delaney?
Well, we've talked about it before, but my anxiety used to be so bad.
Like crippling?
So bad. I've gotten on medication for it and stuff. And so between that and between me wanting to...
Which is great that you are able to share that. There's nothing to be ashamed about of that. So many people need to or are afraid to and don't pull the trigger but need to pull the trigger. And
which...
That's huge.
When I've gone to therapy for years now, and I've... At first, for a while, because I have that and depression, I didn't want to go on medication for it. I don't know why. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Obviously, I'm on it now. But I kind of wanted to try other things first before I resorted to that.
Yeah.
But here I am. It's been about 2, maybe 3 years of me on it. And it's helped a lot. I've gone through a couple different ones. I've gone through 3 or 4 different. Most of them help the anxiety anyway. But it just feels so much better. A little more freeing to be able to just not have that, like, I'm going to be sick feeling all the time.
Well, it's awesome that you're sharing that with everybody here, people around you, because it's real. We've all been that. I took medication for years for a very similar situation.
Yeah.
And it's an honest thing that a lot of people suffer. And so they're going to hear this and just know that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And there's help. And that's why they made it, is to help.
Yeah.
And not everybody...
I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but it almost is a mindset thing, too.
Yeah, to be okay with it.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, like I said, the medication helped, and just trying to work on it regardless and try to just, I don't want to say suck it up, but like...
Try it.
Yes.
What's it gonna hurt to
what's
just
the worst
try
that's
it?
going to happen?
Okay,
yeah.
then you try it. Don't try it.
Yeah.
But
and I can't lie. Sometimes I'm like, I'm dreading going into the store right now, but it's like, but then like in my head, I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Like,
it's Kroger. Like,
there's that anxiety again.
yeah,
I
it's
see
like,
you.
I just want some coffee. Like, who cares?
It's gonna be fine.
I mean, I'm still teetering, still working on it, of course, but I've come a long, long way with it. So,
But,
very,
you know,
very proud of myself.
What I
on
was
that.
going to say is that sometimes the first med might not be the right med.
Right.
And you got to try
The
another
first
one. Try another
8
one.
might not be the right
medication.
medication.
But you know what's really cool that we've learned through this, through who our guests are that come to see us. We've had great therapists, great psychologists, all the different things that you could do in psychology. I found out that there's a genetic testing while we're talking about this that you could get, that if you don't want to take the long route, you get genetic tested and they tell you right there what meds that are green and which ones are red to don't try.
Which is very interesting. And I might get this wrong, but I know that my dad was on medication too, and he tried Zoloft. Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's one that's called one.
Yeah. Between that and the one that's for nausea for some reason.
gosh.
They're both Z's.
Zofran and Zoloft.
Yes, but it's
so
Zoloft.
funny. Yeah.
But he was on that. He was like, I hated it. The side effects, I hated it.
Yeah.
And he
Just the
was
wrong
like,
fit.
yeah. So I never tried that one.
You just can't give up.
But he liked, I think, a certain one. So I was kind of intrigued to see if I don't remember it now, of course, but to see if we had the same effects from, like, if it worked for me and didn't work for him.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I don't really remember. So sorry, guys. But
Thank you for talking about that. That's awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty open about all that type of stuff.
Well, look at how many people you're going to help even just by being open. That's
hopefully,
awesome.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, and you're stronger through that. Like
Yes.
you're helping tough things that we all have to
Yeah.
go through. Good job.
Even small things.
Small things
It
can
even
be
feels
hard,
like
too.
an accomplishment when it's going into Kroger. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, I didn't know it was throw up today. Hell yeah.
Aw.
But I've come a long way.
Good,
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yeah.
One step at a time. Good job, Dee.
One pill at a time.
What's something that you're still working on? I mean, I guess that's like
Yeah.
that's a forever thing.
That is always going to be for everything. I don't know if I'm totally happy with the medication I'm on. So still
You
trying to
could
figure
change.
that out. Still trying to work that out. Yeah. Still in therapy, but we've extended my visits to like once every other month, or I think right now I'm going like 2 or 3 before my next one. Because it's getting better. There's still other days where I'm like miserable,
Yeah.
but on the inside. But I mean, that's always going to be something. That's probably my main thing I'm working on now too, along with the...
I think we all have this invisible battle.
Yeah.
And it's different for everybody, but there's always something this invisible battle that we're going through. And
Yeah.
you never know.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Different
So
for everybody.
we always try to give people grace and try to be open, and we talk about this in our huddles
Yeah.
too. We don't know what other people are experiencing that day, and don't take offense to it. Like, it's probably not you.
Yeah.
And they just took something out on you, and
Yeah.
this is us as stylists.
What happens too here if someone's frustrated or you don't know what they have
Yeah.
going on, and we never let it get like
We usually circle back. Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
yeah, or we
I
just
did it to
let
you
it
the
go.
other day.
Yeah,
We
but
were running late, and I was
okay,
like, Delaney,
but
hurry up.
we listen though. We were in a wedding, and it was in the morning, and okay, yeah, it was a little bit of a snippy moment, but we didn't talk really at all until we got back in the car, just because it was wedding. We were
Yes.
going, and first thing you did was, "I'm sorry for that."
I'm so
like
sorry.
and I was like, "You're fine."
And I held it in my body the whole time as I'm doing her. I'm like, damn, I
But
didn't
it
need
was
a
fine, and
snipper sniper.
But we all know, and we all know it was just, we went to
moment.
bed late, and it was a
Outburst.
long day. But even, like, McKinley's had some outbursts, but we
think
just
we all
know,
do.
we're
Okay.
like,
It's a
it's just one of those
sisterhood.
days. We don't let it get to us,
Yeah.
and we,
I
by
think
the end
when
of the
you're
day,
in a
it's,
sisterhood, you got
Oh,
bitchy
yeah.
moments.
oh, yeah. And she's like, sorry, guys, I'm just whatever.
help
And we're
it.
like, you're fine.
It's really kind and nice that
Yeah.
we circle back and
Yeah.
we all are like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yeah. We don't
And
take it
it's
to
just,
heart.
Let it go.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's like, take some
So-
Adderall and
Yeah, I know, right? We're
getting it back
we
to me
all have
later.
something that we're going through, and
Yeah.
we're in this together.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
So what does success look like to you?
For me, personally, I feel like as I'm growing and I'm taking all these steps, it's just more success and more success almost.
Yeah.
Like there's a success level, and I'm just growing to
Yeah.
that. One of my favorite things to do, or just it'll happen, is I look forward to like having my own house with my future significant other and kids and pets, and just having that, a nice wraparound porch,
Ooh.
some land.
Ooh,
Like,
I'm with you.
I'm excited for that. I've always looked forward to and dreamed of that. I think once I'm there, that's just gonna really top off my
That's a
success
cherry
level.
on
Yeah.
top.
So I think just, I guess, being happy and feeling like I have everything that I need, whether that's here or there. And
Well, and I like that we're celebrating the baby steps, because those baby steps are so important for how you got there.
yes, and when we celebrate the little things, it gets us excited to keep going.
Yes.
Rather than it feels,
next, next.
yes, when we can.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, but we're also guilty of every little thing. It's a high five. And it's awesome. And
I
it's
love
like,
that.
hell yes.
I'll be guilty.
I can't wait for another high five. No,
need
it's
that.
such a good feeling.
Even midday.
yeah.
High-fiving.
All the time.
It's the
Literally
easiest
yesterday you
thing.
high-fived me, I think, after Nia's hair.
yes.
So it's all the time. But it's okay, I really did do a damn good job on that then.
Yes.
I'm excited to keep going.
It puts a stamp
Get that
on
next
it.
high five
A
from
high
Lori,
five
yeah.
Puts a stamp
Yeah.
on this time today.
Yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah.
And we're going to remember it.
Yeah, but it helps you keep wanting to go, and just that feel-good moment of, wow, I did so good and everyone's proud of me. Like, I want that moment again. I want to
Yes.
keep going
We're
to
chasing it.
reach that. Yeah.
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 And through that, I think it makes you like even happier and excited to keep going. And,
Mm-hmm.
and so many times when we don't have a high five or no one's there, like
Yeah.
no one's here to high five me. Like,
It
what happened?
breaks my heart when I have to give some good news in our group chat. And I'm like, guess what? And then it's like, I don't have a high five. So from Lori, we get fireworks and in all caps, bam!
Bam!
And that's how you know you did a good job, too.
And everybody that knows me, I do that to you.
Oh, we've been doing it. Oh, yeah.
But I love hearing that everybody
We've
does
started
now.
doing it now. Yeah, I did
Bam.
it to you yesterday.
Because it couldn't get bigger than a bam.
Yeah, and it's bam.
Yeah, 2 hands.
2 fingers. 4 fingers. Right here, yep.
So fun.
Yeah.
So we're finding the fun in all the little things along. It's really important to do that. I've had to learn that because I'm when you own a salon, it's like you're working on 87 projects. And so it's next, 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 next. And we never stop to like, wait a second. We just did that.
Yeah.
We just added a freaking room and we do spray tans now. And it's a really cool
Yeah.
room.
This?
And this, we're
Like,
this podcast room.
yeah, we're just doing
So, like,
it.
But we never, it's hard as an owner to like, because we're like, next project. Okay, check. We did that. Like, check. Like, I have to like find a high fiver
Yeah.
for that.
I'll start being your high fiver.
Okay, thank
I
you.
got you. Yeah.
Yes. Because it's behind the scenes.
You
stuff.
are the high fiver, so I'll take over when you need the high five.
Okay, I'll have to like wave a flag or something when I need it.
On my paper, will say retail and high fiver.
Yes, I love that. That's your lead role.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, what do you think that you kind of painted your picture of what your
My
future
future-
looks like?
Oh.
What's something that you're grateful for right now? We talk about this in our
We
huddle
do.
about your sit-
It shouldn't be this hard for me to think about. I think I'm just grateful for everyone I have in my life right now. Family-wise, all you guys, friends. I think I'm at a good point in life with who I'm surrounding myself with. I used to have friends that was like, why are we even friends? Like, I don't like what's happening here. People pleasing and too scared to say anything. So, but just by chance, I think I've just grown apart from some people, and I'm pretty mature for my age, I'd like to think. Especially with, I'm with you guys all day long, so you guys just feel like I'm mature. So I surround myself with a lot of immature people. I think for the most part, they're all gone. So I think
You've grown through that.
I'm just grateful for, where I'm at and who I'm surrounded with.
Well, you've grown through the hard stuff, and I think
Yeah.
our friend groups change as we grow.
Yeah.
Even as you get into adulthood further, it just there's like certain age groups as we get older where your friends, they just keep changing and evolving. And I think, not to steal the spotlight for a second, but on this, I gotta
how
say
dare
this.
you?
I gotta
I'm
say
kidding.
this because even myself, I'm learning that we're learning to stay open
Yeah.
and have friends come and go through our lives as we're growing.
Yeah.
With no hard list of rules that, like, if you're going to be my friend, you have to follow these rules, or you don't qualify
Yes.
and you can't get in.
Yes.
I think we've all been guilty a little bit of that. Like,
I would agree.
you can't be like this, or you're not my friend. It's just, it's interesting. As I get older,
Yeah.
I see that, and I see it through, you guys are all young, different levels of youngness, but I see it then and I see it now, and it seems to be repeating. It's the same.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, well, maybe we're supposed to just be open, and it is what it is. Whatever
Well,
you can give them.
And I felt like a lot, especially in high school, like I was never in a group, and I never had that clique of like, it's always Delaney and whoever. There was always those groups of people that was like,
was
if
it.
someone's going out to do whatever,
This
it's all
crew
of them.
is. It's the
yes.
crew of it.
And I didn't have that, but I had
either.
some people here and there in different classes
Yeah.
and just whoever. And my best friend Sarah, we've been friends since TK. We don't see each other as much. We went to different high schools, and just with our work schedule and stuff, it's harder to hang out a lot, but we are still very close. And like, I'm grateful for that we still have that, because I never really just had someone that I could go to for everything. And if I had to tell someone something, it's always been Sarah. And I'm lucky to have that. I'm glad I have that. There's people now that, whether they started working here and we're friends now or whatever,
Yes.
but Sarah's been that one that I've had for like literally my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple that they've all moved, and now here I am, and so it's kind of like a lonely, and you kind of have to find
Yeah.
your people still. But you know what's really cool about that is that you get to go see them.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
So you make it a point, which then if you make it a point to go see them and they don't live near you,
Which
it's special.
Fun fact: one of Laurie's best friends, I am sort of related to through
Shocker.
marriage.
See, she's related to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
So funny.
I know.
Totally
It's funny
full
how
circle
that,
though,
yeah.
isn't it?
Well, and both Heathers. So Heather in DC,
And the Heather
her brother married my cousin, and then Heather here, I know of her stepson, and
Get
we
out.
not hung out one-on-one, but I don't even know if he'd remember this, but in like maybe freshman year of high school, which maybe our sophomore year or something, we hung out at a friend's house and he was there. It was just a couple of us. And it was like, and looking back, it's like, how weird that like,
It's so
I know your
crazy.
stepmom now.
There's
Yeah.
so many full circle things happening
Yeah.
right now. Like, I don't know what it is. Everyone I talk
It
to,
is
there's
weird.
like all these different cool full circle moments where it's
yeah.
it's really
Well, even
unique.
at the cook-off, we saw so many people from here, We met someone's brother that we know, and it took 20 minutes of a conversation before we found out that he was related to him.
Oh, it's so cool.
It was so weird, yeah.
What
cool.
what is some of the best advice you've ever received?
I've received a lot of advice over the years, but, and no offense, but one piece of advice that I've heard, it wasn't even through any of you guys. I get a lot of advice from you guys, but this was through Facebook. It just came up. But it was, and I'm going to butcher like what the quote was, but it was like, your life is your own story.
Yeah.
So, and you write your own story. So why would you make yourself unhappy in your own story?
Yeah.
And that one really stuck with me. Like, that's one of the big ones I remember.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're creating your own story every day.
Yeah. And like,
You get to decide.
yeah. Like, if someone was reading my book, they'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Write them out. Like,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Like, so I love that analogy of like,
That's perfect.
your life's your own story. You're writing it.
You can decide
Do what
for
you,
it to be different.
yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
And isn't that ironic that I haven't taken that advice?
well, you know,
but
nobody
it stuck
takes
with
advice.
me. No. And
Nobody-
it's not that it goes in one ear and out the other. It's in there. It's just a matter of actively doing it. So,
Yeah, you have to do it when you're ready or you want to, and you get to decide.
yeah,
It's really
my own story. I can do what I want.
Yeah, damn it.
So-
I'll write what I want.
No,
write.
but that one really stuck with me for some reason. I just loved that. Whoever came up with that, I don't know, but
that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. What else? What other advice do you even need
oh,
outside of that? That's
exactly.
Yeah. So what's a word of advice that you would give somebody first starting out as a baby stylist?
You're gonna mess up, and it's gonna be fine. We've all been there.
Yeah.
And you're always going to be learning constantly, and it's going to take a while. God, I can go on about this, I feel like, but it's going to take a while before you know what you're doing. Like, I remember when I was like way back, I'm like, how do you know this? Like, I feel like I'm never going to be at that point that I actually know these things. I can put the foil in the hair and I can put the root color on, but it's the numbers when you're formulating and mixing that's like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
And I always felt like and I'm still figuring it out as I go, but I know a lot more than I did. But it's hard, I feel like, with this industry, especially with school. You don't learn much, and then it's like, good luck.
Good luck.
You
You're on
have
your
to
own.
fail to figure it out.
You do.
Sorry.
The only way to learn is by messing up
Yeah.
and wanting to not
And
do
quite
that again.
literally, we have all been there. I still have pictures from my big mess up that I've experienced a couple years ago. I still have all the pictures from it.
Good.
Every picture.
That's good. You shouldn't be afraid of that. And you have the pictures to say, I'm never doing that
Yes,
again.
and to say, if you're scared, look what I did.
Look what I did, and I got through that
Whoops.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
And I'm doing
So,
it again.
Yeah. But even still, stuff happens, and I'm like,
Every day something's
Shit.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Every day. I mess up
I was
too.
just going to say, it'll happen to you still.
Yeah, I mess up still, and I share it.
And
I
of
share it with our
course-
team. Look, here's how
yeah.
I messed up today, guys. Here's what I had a discovery. At almost 27 years in this industry, I had a discovery.
The double tone
Double
with
tone.
Jess, yeah.
I double toned somebody to get a certain tone. I had to tone her twice with two different
And you know
colors.
what? I pre-toned for the first time the other day.
Yes.
With McKinley's help, I was terrified. Not terrified, but I'm like, that makes me nervous.
Yes.
I've never done that, and she helped me, and because it was with Hannah, we were putting some pink in her, some hot pink, and actually it's a funny story. I never told you. Might as well share it here. But
Yeah, do it.
She was like, because I was like, she's not lifting as much as I want her to. Like, she's a little band of like dark still, and I don't think it's gonna take the pink. And we're brainstorming, and she's like, what if you pre-tone? I was like, that makes me nervous. And we're looking at the book. She's like, and it was a swatch of I don't even remember what it was off the top of my head, but it was pink. Like a pastel-y light pink.
Yes, I know what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
9-5 dash
1-8.
something. I think that's what it
Yes.
is, yeah. She's like, do that with like a hair of 8-9 or 9-9 or something. And I look at her and I go, but I'm scared it's going to turn it pink. And she looks at me.
I want pink.
My first thought was, because usually we're toning blondes.
Yes.
So for some reason I was like, but her blonde's going to turn pink and I don't want that. But she was like, it's almost like that's the whole goal.
Oh my God.
I was losing my mind. It was late. I think I was tired. I don't know.
Well, it's out of the order.
It is very out of the ordinary. How often do I do pink? That was my second time
your
doing
reaction
pink.
is to do this. Avoid
It
that.
was so funny in the moment. So I pre-toned her and it worked and it turned out great. So thanks, McKinley. But
And it probably is going to last way longer because
yeah,
because
we pre-toned it. And I've seen people on like reels on Facebook or something. I'll watch videos of them doing it, especially with color like that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, But again, I'm still learning. It was my first time doing that.
Yeah, we're all
Being
still
in
learning
this.
and then learning together at the same time, which is really cool. Future Delaney would thank current Delaney for.
I think going for it, just going for it. I talked about this a little in the last episode, but when I was in school, looking ahead to like having to be on my own and just be a stylist and whatever, I never imagined I'd have a team like we have. I always pictured it me being on my own, figuring it out on myself, and just good luck. But I'm very glad that I went for it and I interviewed here, and I'm still going for it and just
Doing it.
yeah. So I'm very, very thankful that I didn't chicken out of interviewing somewhere while still in school, especially.
That's the key.
Yeah.
To get in while you're in school.
Yes, which is another
top
piece of
secret.
advice is I've told a couple people, start somewhere while you are in school.
Yes.
I learned much more here than I did in school.
You jump further.
And
Then
what
when
I
you
liked
graduate,
with, you would teach us techniques and ways to blow dry and whatever, and then we'd go to school and I can
you get to
practice that on my people that I
Yes.
do. Yeah, so it's just a very smart decision
Then you,
to do
you
that.
learn when you graduate, it's not like a drop off. Like,
Yeah.
here you go. You have a
Yeah.
whole support system.
Yeah,
Because it's scary. Like,
it is very,
it's very scary.
very scary.
Out when you graduate, it's like, okay, I'm in the real world now. This is where you can't mess up.
And
And
I
you should try not to.
I think I lucked out too with the team that we have and where I am and the fact that you were teaching us and helping us learn. And I mean, still, you're teaching us and help educating us all the things. But I don't think a lot of salons do that. I think it's take your clients, good luck.
It's not. We're all trying to help and do our best
Yeah.
here. You know,
And
we're
help
always
each
trying to
other,
uplift,
yeah.
and it's wonderful to have that. I'm super grateful. It's everybody has their own different experience that they go through, and we always hope that we're here to help you along the entire
Yeah.
way. That you don't ever have to feel embarrassed or anything, and no question is a dumb question. So we're always here to support. It's wonderful, and I am super grateful because I also make mistakes. I'm not perfect. As an owner, you are not perfect. You do make mistakes like everybody else, and so
As a
together
human,
we
you're
are.
not perfect. I mean, it
Exactly.
happens all the time to anyone,
Exactly.
anywhere. It just sucks that ours is with hair, and it's to most people the most important thing. And
It is. It's crucial
Yeah.
for women especially. It's like
there's
wow.
some men too that are
Oh, yeah,
like
I was just
real
thinking,
picky
well,
about
my
it.
husband, so there's one. Of
I can
them.
think of a few, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I love when we get those like, especially
love
the
it.
like around my age, like the younger, older teenager, early 20s that are like picky about their hair.
Yes.
I'm like hell yeah.
Even my Micah that was downstairs.
Yeah, yeah.
He came in as a man in college, and he's a giant man now. So handsome,
yeah.
and just to see him again,
Yeah.
and he still loves his hair, and
Yeah.
we did that.
Yeah, but it's nice too, and you don't have someone that's like, I just need a trim, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, be picky.
Be picky.
Be picky.
Get what you want. And we want to hear the detail. We want you
Yeah,
to be picky. 'cause
yeah.
if we
I want to know what you
crush the
like, what you
picky,
don't like. Yeah.
we won. Yeah, we
Yeah.
love that. That's awesome. So, what kind of impact do you hope that you can have on people around you as you're growing into this?
I mean, as long as it's positive.
and fun.
Yes. Laurie hypes me up with my humor.
Oh my god.
She thinks I'm the funniest person, and I love
Well,
it.
you
But
used to be sneaky about it. Now it's like,
now
bam,
it's
there it is.
sometimes I annoy myself. I'm like, God, I need to slow down a little
No, it's
bit.
good.
But as long as it's positive and I like to think I'm a fun person, and I just want people to leave a conversation with me or an appointment with me or whatever with just like, that was good. She's cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's
But
awesome.
yeah, I mean, as long as it's positive, I don't care. I don't want you to leave with a negative impact. So
That's wonderful.
yeah.
And good hair. So, what do you think, as we close up here, what do you think your next chapter looks like?
That one's tough. I feel like I'm in the middle of still kind of figuring myself out. And as we said in the beginning, kind of working on some things. I still live with like my parents and stuff. I'd like to eventually be more on my own, be more independent. So I guess just keep growing, keep working on myself. I don't know. That one's tough. I
think
feel
the
like I'm
key
in the
word
middle
you
of...
just said is you're in the middle of starting your independence.
Yeah. I'm at that age, I feel like, where I'm like, I feel like I should start thinking about it. Moving out and doing my own thing, but
It's starting.
yeah. But I'm also milking it.
Milk it. You
Why
gotta
not?
milk it.
My mom would probably let me live with her the rest of my life. It would break her heart if I moved
But
out.
it's such
so.
a gift, though, to be able to save money. And
Yeah, which is nice. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm just at a weird middle ground of still being a kid and starting to be an adult.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
so stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll catch you next year and hopefully
Wouldn't this be
lots
cool
happen
to, like,
maybe.
Look back on and watch where
Yeah.
you were in future.
That'd actually be really cool, yeah.
That'd be really cool. Now
But
we
you
have
know
proof.
we like doing that anyway in our meetings and stuff of look where you've come in just a year.
Yes. 1 year.
It's really interesting to see.
It really is. And without that, you would just never give it credit. You don't even realize where you came from or how you even started.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
look at
looking
this.
back too, I'm like, I barely remember.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But when we've got proof
But when
in the
there's,
pudding,
when the numbers are right there, it's like, damn.
Whoa.
Pat myself on the
that
back.
was me?
Yeah,
You
I know,
sure?
right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
You're like, damn, Delaney. Killing
Delaney,
it.
It's been such a pleasure to have you
I
on here.
know,
This
I'm
is
so
awesome.
happy.
And there's going to be more of you.
Yes. Don't miss me too much.
Yeah, we're just going. Well, come see her. Come see her
Yes,
at the
please
salon.
do. Please
Sit in
do.
her chair. She's
You
such
know
a
where to
good
find
time.
me.
Oh my gosh, and look at her work that we're posting. It's incredible. Nia's hair. Oh my god.
I'm probably gonna post
Mwah.
that one
Chef's
tomorrow.
kiss. You have to.
I'm a little behind. Like I have more pictures than I do days to post, so I'm a little behind. But I might skip ahead from March to post Nia's, and I was very proud of it, and it looks really good. So
It's amazing.
yeah,
So stay tuned.
Go like
watch,
and follow.
Be part of Delaney.
Delaney.
Well, be part of Delaney's growth.
Yes,
She's
please do.
incredible. This
Please
is
do.
so fun. Thank you for sharing all that you've shared. This is awesome.
Thanks for having me again.
Yep. So tune in next time, guys, for another episode of The Diary of a Salon Owner.
Thank you.
Bye.